Hey y'all, it's your little mixed girl Selena from the South, and today I have with y'all my Q&A for my pregnancy. I was supposed to film this back in like February and it's April, and I did, but I just didn't feel like I reached everything that I wanted to reach or talk about to its full potential. So I'm redoing the video now, and a lot of the questions that I did have that people asked, my answers has changed since then also. So I wish I kind of did it then and posted it and then just did a new update about it. Also, if you didn't see my last video, it was the baby haul, and I mentioned in the description, if you read it, that I will be having more videos coming up soon, and this was one of the videos that I really did want to film, which is the Q&A, or just like basically the update of my pregnancy, and I will get to that. But first, if you can't see, it says 30 weeks on my blocks. I have these blocks that change from weeks, months, and years, and then it has the number, so of course I can change it as I go. And I have 10 weeks until I get to meet this baby girl. I'm already over pregnancy, guys. I just want to meet her. But if you didn't know, these are like maternity shorts. These are so cute. So cute. I needed summer stuff, so I finally did a haul with that. By the way, you will see that on our couples channel. My baby daddy gotta film it, or gotta edit it, because we just filmed it today, and I'm also filming this today. So hopefully he has that up soon on the couples channel, and if not, then I'll pass the crap out of him until he does. Okay, so the number one question was my cravings, and most pregnant women, I guess, get weird cravings. But I never had like any odd combinations that I put like foods together or anything like that. I did have morning sickness, but it wasn't where I was puking like every 2 seconds, or I couldn't hold any food down, so I was lucky on that part. I'm already out of breath. Oh my goodness. Like, I just ate a cookie right before this video. Peanut butter cookie. So good. And I was out of breath eating it. So if you hear me out of breath, it's fine. I'm not dying. I'm just breathing for 2. Symptoms: bad, good, tolerable. I peed a lot. Like, I had to go to the bathroom all the time. I probably got up 3 to 4 times from like when I was 3 to 5 months, and right now I'm currently 7, and it is starting to pick up again where I had to pee like every 2 seconds. Like, I can drink an ounce, it seems like an ounce of water, and I'm rushing to the bathroom. Another symptom was my breast. Like, my breast has changed tremendously through my entire pregnancy. Y'all, when I tell you I was in the itty bitty titty committee, I was in the itty bitty titty committee. So there's hope for you if you're out there and you haven't got pregnant yet and you haven't like hit your growth spurt with your titties. Girl, let me tell you, they will come in. Because I thought I was going to be a little boy my entire life, but no. This might be TMI. But even my like nipple part, is it the uvula? I think so. Hopefully I pronounced that right. It was a baby pepperoni, like those mini pepperonis, but now it looks like a big pepperoni. Like, it looks disgusting, but it's just, your boobs change when you're pregnant. So, and another thing with the bathroom, again, TMI, but probably one of the worst symptoms I've had through my entire pregnancy, or like the worst thing that I've had to go through, is my bowel movement. I keep getting like, I don't even want to say it, but it's so gross, and it's the truth, and I want to be honest about this because it's not like always rainbows and sunshine when it comes to pregnancy. Like, I don't know why some people have that wrong stereotype about how like, oh, your pregnancy is wonderful, you are always like glowing. No, my bathroom life has not been good. Like, it has treated me so badly, but it's okay because again, it's still tolerable. Things called hemorrhoids on my butt, and it's so uncomfortable. And then I also had a mix of constipation and diarrhea in the very beginning of my pregnancy, and it kind of just stuck with me throughout my pregnancy. So it's quite embarrassing when I have to work with that as well. Like, when I go to work and I'm in the bathroom for like 15 minutes and they're like, oh, where's Selena? I did get bowel softeners, but me, I just don't like taking pills at all. I take gummies for my prenatals, and I don't like taking pills. So I kind of avoid that at all cost, and I do drink my water because, you know, if you drink your daily water, and make sure you do drink your water when you're pregnant, it softens up your stool, of course, and water is just really good for your body. Like, it detoxes you all the time and it cleanses everything out like it's supposed to do. So I drink a lot of water. Like, that's mainly all I drink. And other than water that I drink is like pink lemonade or just lemonade in general. Orange juice, milk. I drink a lot more milk now as well because I do plan to breastfeed. So yeah. How does it feel being pregnant? I love it. No, I really do. Don't get me wrong. I do love like the whole pregnancy process, but I'm 30 weeks and I have 2.5 months left, 10 weeks left, and 63, I think, days left. And I'm just so ready to meet her. Like, I don't even care about being pregnant anymore. But I also know she's still cooking in this oven and she needs to cook to her full potential crisp until she's here. So I'm totally fine with her cooking still. It is getting a lot more painful. Like I said, when I was going to film this 2 months ago, I was like, oh, my pregnancy was good. And it didn't start hitting until now. This baby girl is growing so much. She is either in my ribs all the time, or not all the time, but just sometimes she's in my ribs and it's so hard to breathe. Just like last night, okay, I literally was talking to Joe and the next second I was going to go upstairs and go make him something to eat. And as I was going upstairs, I had to stop because it just felt like everything was extending right here and then it just felt squished, like immediately. And it was so hard to breathe and I started panicking and I was like, Mom, I need my mom. So my mom came down, she was like just explaining to me how the baby's growing. So she's either gonna be up here with everything squished up there or she's gonna be on my bladder and I constantly have to pee. So yeah, it's been painful recently. In the beginning, like I said, it wasn't as painful at all. It was just getting used to being uncomfortable with my body because so many changes was happening. And then I had to kind of just get used to it because that's what you have to do when you're pregnant. Your body changes constantly. You just you have to get used to it. So how does it feel physically? It doesn't feel the best, but it's not the worst. Like, it's pretty tolerable, in my opinion. I also think I have a high pain tolerance, but we will see when it comes to contractions and my labor day. Next question actually kind of goes with what I just said. Do I plan to do a natural birth or do I plan to take epidural? I told Joe my plan already for my epidural. If I do epidural, I really want to do all natural. If I'm fine with the contractions that I'm having and if I don't like stare at him and like give him the death stare and I don't grip him like his soul is about to be snatched for the rest of his life, then do not tell the doctors I want epidural because I do not. Okay? We're gonna do this all natural. So that is my plan. I want to do all natural unless I just cannot handle the pain. Then of course I will be getting an epidural. It said, what do you want as gender-wise? I already know the gender, of course. I'm having a baby girl, which I was in complete shock because I honestly thought I was having a boy. And the only reason why I think I was having a boy or I didn't get my hopes up for a girl is because exactly that. I didn't want to get my hopes up for a certain gender because this is my first. So I was praying from the day that I found out, I just want a healthy and strong baby. I don't care about the gender. The gender does not matter to me because at the end of the day, it's just about the health of that baby. Like, the gender completely does not matter. Further along, when I do plan to have more kids, I'll probably have more of a preference what I want. But as of now, like, I was really just putting in my head, like, you're most likely having a boy. And so I was like, okay, let me not get hyped for a girl or whatever. So I didn't. And then when I found out I was having a girl, oh my gosh, I'm having a baby girl. Because there's things that you would teach your boy that you want to teach a girl, and there's things that you would teach a girl and not really teach a boy about. So it was like so many things that changed in my mind. I'm like, oh my gosh, now I have to get prepared for a girl because I was so stuck on telling myself I gotta get prepared for a boy. So when I found out I was having a girl, even though I was kind of, again, team neutral, I was just trying to convince myself where I was like, and I also heard if you told yourself one gender, like you were so excited for, you end up with the other gender. So I was like, maybe if I hope for a boy so much, then maybe a girl would come out. So I don't know. I don't know if I did reverse psychology or what I did, or God already knew his plans for blessing me with a girl. That's probably what he knew. So no, I did not care what gender. I just wanted a healthy, strong baby, and I have a healthy, strong baby girl. So I'm blessed for that. Next question. Was I scared when I found out? Yes. Like, who wouldn't be scared when they find out? I just graduated high school last year. Not financially stable enough yet for me to even support a child. And yet alone, I just graduated. I'm just figuring out who I want to be and me really starting off my life. And then I found out I'm pregnant and I'm just like, whoa. I'm already going to take a gap year from when I graduated. And then I graduated in May of last year. And then I found out in October that I was pregnant. And I already knew in September that I was pregnant. So it was what? May, June, July, August, September. 4 months, my life completely changed. Within 4 months, my life completely changed. And I was like, I need a new plan now. So yeah, I was scared because I just didn't have everything figured out. And of course, you're never really going to have everything figured out when you're this young. Even though I'm 19, like, I'm still young. And there's moms that are out there that are younger than me. And I give props to them because, like, it is a scary thing to realize how much your life is changing so rapidly when you find out you're first pregnant. Like, my first initial thought when I found out I was pregnant was, I looked at Joe pretty much and I was like, we're broke. Like, I'm terrified. Like, I want to be able to provide for this child. I don't want it to be dependent on my mom to watch my child. I still want to go to college. I still want to do things. So it was just kind of figuring everything out. I think that's why I was just so scared at first. But then after, like, rationalizing everything and just relaxing, then I wasn't as scared. Okay, first person I told, of course, was Joe. The day that I found out, if you didn't see our story time actually, then you can go look at our story time. I think it's on my channel. Yeah. You can go look at our story time of how I already knew I was pregnant. That video titled, How I Already Knew I Was Pregnant, already explained this question. He knows. He was the first person to know just because when I already took my test, I was already 4 days late. I just felt it in my gut. Like, I knew it in my heart that I was pregnant. So when I took the test, of course, I was shocked, but then I wasn't shocked. And he was the first I told because I brought the pregnancy test to him. And again, if you didn't hear the story, then go check out that video. And the next person I told, within an hour of me finding out, I told my mom because I knew I couldn't keep it from her. And yeah, video coming soon about my parents' reaction, like original reaction. I still want to film that with them, so stay tuned for that. How did his mom react, and how is your relationship now with her? Well, this is the last and final question because the next one I have is future plans, and I'm doing a whole separate video for that, so stay tuned for that one. Future plans will be in the next video, or maybe it's gonna be my reaction video. You don't know, so you have to stay tuned. So subscribe to my channel and put the post notifications on so you will know when I post. And let's get back to the last question. Okay. His mom's reaction, well, I don't really know because I don't have a relationship with her. So that kind of goes with how's your relationship now with her. My past isn't the best with her. There was a lot of unnecessary drama with her and words that she has exchanged with me that were not appropriate nor appreciated that she has said to me. So I just don't like that negative energy. And I kept it a secret for 3 months. And the only how she found out, so this is a quick story time of how she found out. He opened Snapchat on through her phone because at the time he didn't have a phone. He was like kind of just using people's phones or using his iPod, but then his iPod was dead or something like that, or it was just it was jacked up, so it wasn't working. So he asked to borrow his mom's phone, and one night he kind of fell asleep and forgot to log out of his Snapchat. So then his mom got the phone, hold of her phone the next day and kind of scooped through his messages and saw that I was saying, oh my gosh, babe, I can't believe we are 3 months down already through the first trimester. And that was around December when she found out, because December 22nd, which was my birthday, my 19th birthday, is when I announced about my pregnancy. And I was originally going to wait until he was 18 to announce about our baby that we're getting ready to bring into this world. Okay, she is kicking a lot. She knows we're talking about her. Okay, so anyway, without further ado, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as we loved creating it. And we will see you later, alligator. Bye!